In this video, we'll be diving into our advanced employee list management features. CanIPhish gives you the ability to have absolute and very granular control of your employee lists. In this tutorial, I'll demonstrate some features in action that can help you to manage your lists. Let's look at what we'll be covering. We'll start with how to edit existing manually imported lists. Then we'll learn how you can make bulk edits directly from within the platform. Next, we'll explore using advanced attributes, and finally, we'll look at how you can lock edited attributes to prevent a directory sync from overwriting your changes. Here we have a manually created employee list, and as you can see, one of our employees, Rowan, is missing a job title, and all of our employees are missing a company name. First, let's give Rowan a job title. It's as easy as clicking on the cell you want to update and typing in the information. Now let's say you have multiple users with missing information, or you want to perform a bulk update. You can do this by checking the box for individual users, or checking the box at the top to select all. Let's add the company name to all of our employees. Select company from the drop-down menu and type the information that you want. Click bulk update. Now as you can see, all of our employees have a company. Okay, now let's look at advanced attributes. CanIPhish gives you the ability to add additional information about employees. This drives current and future automation capabilities and allows you to inject additional information into emails. As well as the usual name, email, company, and job field, you can also specify the country, the language, supervisor's email, plus there's 2 additional custom fields that you can use. For more information about advanced attributes and what they're used for, head to our employee list introduction knowledge base article. Let's say, for example, we want to create a phishing template and inject the employee's city into the email to create an additional layer of realism. Let me show you how we can do that. So we're going to be utilizing the custom field number 1. And what you need to do is expose that field by clicking on the link. Since all of our users are located in the same office, we're going to perform a bulk update and add their city to the custom 1 field. We'll select Sydney. Now you can save that list. Let's head in to the phishing content, head to phishing emails, and we'll update this Gmail blocked login. So we'll say someone in target custom 1, just use your password. So what this email would show if it was sent to a user is someone in Sydney just used your password to try sign in. This would add that additional layer of realism to an email, making it that much harder to spot. For more information about dynamic email variables, you can search for our email templates article in the knowledge base. It can also be found here. Okay, now we'll cover making changes to a synced directory list. So heading back into our employees list, we've got an employee list here that's been set up using directory syncing. When you make changes to a list, a sync would overwrite any information you've changed in a CanIPhish employee list. To prevent this, you can lock modified attributes. I'll demonstrate this. Let's say, for example, we want to change Harper's job title. When I make the edit, you'll see a lock icon appear. This means that the whole row is locked. Any changes made in Entra ID would not reflect in this employee list for this specific employee. Watch as I perform a sync, but no information changes. You can remove the lock by clicking on it, or you can perform a bulk action. Now that the employee is unlocked, if I click sync, watch as the job title is overwritten. That wraps up our tutorial. If you have any questions, please reach out to the CanIPhish team.